The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors. Any content provided by our bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, municipality, individual, or anyone or anything.
He's a surgeon. He's a 100-ton boat captain. He's a lieutenant on Seaside Heights Beach Patrol in New Jersey. He's a member of the Coast Guard Auxiliary. He's Dr. Michael Kachmar. Need answers to your medical questions? We have them. Listen in to hear latest on medical topics related to all that and more.
All right, so let's go here. So this is the new drug it says here. It's a horrifying drug called, now, tranq dope. TRANQ, and then dope, DOPE. An animal tranquilizer, and it's spelled XYLAZIN. Xylazine, which has been linked to severe wounds and amputations.
Xylazine.
Has been detected in nearly 40 states. So I'm just going to give you a little here. After 2 years, so blah, 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 this woman, this time around, Philadelphia's secret opioid supply was infiltrated. So this is, after 2 years of sobriety, this person began using drugs again. This time around, Philadelphia's street opioid supply was infiltrated with TRANQ, trans like tranquilizer, or trans dope, a mixture of fentanyl mixed and a mixture of fentanyl mixed with the animal tranquilizer. The high was non-existent, she said, replaced by hours of unconsciousness followed by intense withdrawal, and when she wanted to come off it only a couple months later, the detox was even worse. Great.
Super.
Great. Yeah. Great.
Swell.
So I have no idea what they're in for. They have no idea. So this is all going on in Philadelphia, and these people voted these people back in there, and it's going to continue on. They're going to keep dying. The drugs are pouring in, and here, look. While Philadelphia, I didn't. This is not me. This is written here. This is news. This is what. Vice, VICE News. Yeah. Hey, this is done November 15th, 2022.
Oh, so this is relatively new. Yeah.
Well, it's today. Relatively new.
This was posted today.
It was just born today. Wow, Philadelphia is the epic center, but Biden's doing a great job. I was just wanting that the what do you call it? The comedian. Biden's doing a good job. Listen to the experts. In the meantime, the stuff is pouring in this country. They're dying left and right. They're killing each other left. Anyway, while Philadelphia is the epicenter for this drug, data exclusively shared with Vice News shows the drug has spread to at least 39 states. But doctors, governments, and the rehab industry are struggling to cope with its noxious effects. Well, my question is, what happened with fentanyl? It's not good enough for these drug addicts. Now they need, how much?
They just made them look like sweet tarts. What better?
What are these? This is so bad. I pine for the days when people just were heroin addicts. Yeah. Good old heroin.
Thank God we got men like John Fetterman on the job. That should give Phyllis all with some.
He ain't gonna get. Well, they're not gonna give a shit.
What are you saying here? What
are
you saying?
So
you
this
extremist.
So this drug is a veterinarian sedative that is non-FDA approved for human consumption, but it's not federally scheduled, making it easy to purchase online. So you can purchase this online.
Unbelievable.
It was detected in Puerto Rico's drug supply in the early 2000s, but has since made its way to the northeast United States, where it appears to be most prevalent in drug deaths in Philadelphia.
And Pennsylvania.
So most commonly found in bags of drugs sold as fentanyl and heroin. This, how do you pronounce it, Jeremy? Xylazine was found in 90% of dope samples tested in Philadelphia 2021. And it's spreading across the rest of the country. Blah, 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 blah. So I think that this year, you're probably going to have about 130 drug overdoses in the United States. And that's not talking about all the people who are all screwed up, not working, not producing.
Well, that dead guy they voted into Pennsylvania better pull his weight. I'll tell you, they got a hell of a problem over there with this stuff.
So the rehabs, they're just talking about here how to deal with it and blah, blah, blah. So the FDA issued an alert noting that healthcare professionals should provide support measures and consider screening for the drug. Go on and on and on and on and on. And, you guys could read the article here. I'm almost to the point like you, Jeremy. I'm like, you know what? Kill yourselves.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You want to have abortion on demand? Go. Not. You're high on this shit. You're pregnant. Yeah. Go. Hey. Kumbaya.
It's a full-time job
kumbaya.
To divert you from imminent death if you're on that track. I'm sorry. If you're on that track, counselors haven't found you. You can blame the system. The system, I'm sure, has a lot to be blamed for. But, common sense, you were grown, you were raised. If your parents were there and had any kind of control over you when you were a kid, you were taught, certain things that showed you what is right and what is wrong. But they want to remove parents altogether and take that with them. I don't know, Mike.
Well, here's the thing. They get wounds and everything. You could shut this off. But I think it's pretty good. Here's the thing. I trained in Philadelphia back in the 80s, and there was a lot of young kids were coming in. They had ulcers on their arms and their legs because they were shooting up. And it was mostly the black community. They were my age. I'm sitting there going, this is terrible. So you get back to this is terrible. And why are we at this point? Why are people pushing abortion on demand until the 9 months? Why are we so many drug addictions? Why we have now, it went from 60 to 70. Now it's up to 130. Why we have more suicides, younger people? What's going on? And I'm sitting here going, you got women, people who are, the justices are scumbag. People this that. We got to get a grip here because I can tell you right now, we're not going to make it in this country. And we're not going to make it if everybody, the drug addiction.
See, this is how I feel.
Yeah.
This is how I feel.
And for, how do you fix it? Everybody's like, oh, we got to throw money at it. The poor, you got to, you said you got to start in the soul, the spirit, the spiritual. People got to reach out. I can tell you right now.
We got to get them back into churches. We got to get them back into the family unit.
Right.
Remember how important the family unit was?
And you got to, and these people, and you got to stop. Like this girl who wrote this article. Stop writing this shit where you're inflaming everything. Stop with the hate. Stop. Here, listen. I have a black. My granddaughter is half black. I love her. I give my life for her.
Yeah.
I don't see the racist shit. I love people, from the South America. They're Christians. I love them. We're not racist. Most people in this country are nice.
Yeah, but you remove all this stuff. What do you have to complain about anymore?
But what happens? Right.
Nothing.
Especially, and I tell you what, I think it's. I got to say the left. They get people so fucking depressed.
Yes, they do.
The shit they throw out there. And you know what? Even like with Trump, he's this, he's that, all this, In the meantime, he's one of the most constitutional presidents we ever had. He did great for this country.
Yes, sir.
But now you like him, now he's an asshole. It doesn't matter. What my getting is that we're in a tumble. We're going, and forget about, what we're voting and all this. You better step back. I can tell you what, God's going to come down and he's going to... I don't know. In the United States, it's sad because there's always been corruption. I understand that. There's always been bullshit, abortion, all of that. But as a society, we had a moral compass. Remember, like when the Apollo 13 astronauts were in space and everybody said pray, and the Congress prayed. When's the last time Congress prayed for anything? You think they would do that today?
No.
No,
it wouldn't even occur to them.
And what we're going towards is this China. I always say the Chinese model, and that's no freedom of religion, no freedom from speech, no freedom from fear. What you'll have freedom of is you'll get a bowl of soup, some slop, a shack to live in, well, basically you'll either be like a prisoner or a slave, and that's where it's going. And we're losing our sovereignty. We're losing our citizenship. And it's little by little by little by little.
We're giving it up.
We're giving it up.
Over.
We're giving it up. And little by little, let's pack the Supreme Court. Let's do this. Let's do that. Because you know what? It's inconvenient for me, like you said, to have a fucking baby. Yeah. I'm a knock it out. You know what? I want to do my drugs because I can't deal with,
Your conveniences. See, that's the thing. Their conveniences are their interests. That's it. And that's where that definition of liberty said. It's to seek out your interests and all of that. Well, your convenience is your interest. I mean, when we look for a new house, we like to see what stores are nearby. Oh, there's a convenience store at the corner. Fantastic. I'm going to buy this house. That's how people are.
Here, put this here on just on my thing. This is just a picture here. I mean, irreversible overdose, robbery, sex assaults. This is Philadelphia. Now, Jeremy, it's the people, but you know what? It's the government. I mean, this is Josh Shapiro. I mean, listen, I don't know the guy. He might be the greatest guy in the world, but I don't understand. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm old geezer. But you can't. This is no way to live. This is not right for those people. We got to give them, money. You got to. Why are we so depressed? Why are we using so much drugs? Why are we killing each other? Why? Somebody has to answer that, or ask the question first. I got a billboard in Bayville saying, "Hey, if you're a drug and pregnant, come on, we're going to fix you." Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully, they'll do both: take care of the drugs and the pregnancy. But we're getting crazy.
Or they just perpetuate it.
I don't know. But my point is though is that I was watching, and that's why I don't understand. I was listening to the guy Mastriani, who was running for governor of Pennsylvania. It seemed like he wanted to fix this stuff, but they didn't vote him in. Now I don't know. Maybe because of abortion. I don't know. But my point is that okay, guys, the election's over. Josh Shapiro, Fetterman, fix this. Fix this. But no. But here's the thing: fix this.
Yes, that's what I'm going to say.
Okay, all right. Now you're the big. You guys are in now. Fix this because this is crazy.
With everything that's gone down over the last couple of years, where are values now? What are they? Do they even exist?
I can tell you though. You're Mexican. I'm not going to Philadelphia.
I'm not going to Philadelphia.
I'm not, and I don't even want to go to New York.
You know what I'm always reminded of when I go to Philadelphia? I'm reminded of National Lampoon's Vacation. Okay,
Yeah.
when they're driving through a really bad neighborhood and they hear a gunshot, and Griswold says, "Roll them up," and they all quickly roll up their windows in their car.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like when I go to Philadelphia.
Well, I wouldn't go there. I mean, I have seminars and everything. I would never go there anymore. Not until I saw this 10 years ago. It was starting to go down the tubes. You got to have law and order. But anyway,